Milestones are often achieved with a mix of luck and skill, and while some marbles dream only of watching the Marble League, those who strive to compete in it find a daunting mountain of dedication and difficulty in front of them. Few make it to the Marble League, and even fewer have ever won it. Who will etch their name amongst the greatest marble teams of all time? We're about to find out. Hello and welcome to the 2020 Marble League, brought to you by Last Week Tonight with John Oliver. I'm Greg Woods. Much on the line today to start the competition off right, and staying in line is absolutely paramount to try to conquer balancing. To stay on as long as you can, make it down into that green catch basket, and you will get 130 points. Otherwise, wherever you drop off to the side is how many points you will get, and it will all be added up. Team Galactic, our hosts, get us started in the Marble League, and off they go. They've lost 2 to the near side, 3, and none make it past 90. Not quite what they hoped right off the bat, especially when you think back to past competitions. Finishing means you score well. And as he sits in the Andromedome now, King Stardust looks a little worried. Raspberry Racers, they know that. They've got 2 on, and they get 1 finisher. 1 very nearly dropped in the basket as well. We marked it a 120 for a 355 total. That's pretty good. Also, speaking of King Stardust, you saw a shot of him earlier sitting next to John Oliver. I want to give a shout out to him. In the meantime, the Racers lost 2 early and crowded each other out at the end, still able to get 1 in. The Green Ducks start off all bunched together. They've got 1 that's getting straight down the middle, and that will keep that 130 nice and safe if you can keep it on that center line. Just a 268, though, not what the Green Ducks had hoped for. Our runners-up in the 2019 Marble League. The Hazers, 3rd place in last year's Marble League. Down they come, and immediately that veered to the right. They're going to recover well, and they're going to have 2 finishers. We're losing 1 at 7, though. Look at how much that stunts it. Even with 2 finishers, just a 320 for the Hazers. That's it. So Raspberry Racers hold the top spot. 355, well clear of the rest. The Savage Speeders, our 2016 Marble League champions. They lose everybody to the side, and they're going to have nobody make it all the way to the end. Look at how they fanned out, almost crowding each other. There's so much about this event where you have to work together as a team, and I know it's the first event. I know there are nerves, but they had a chance. A lot of these teams in the qualifiers, in the Savage Speeders case, and some of the other ones had a chance in the friendly. Crazy Cat's Eyes. How do they handle it? 2 on, and they bumped each other. Yellow Eye will make it to the end, but were it not for that impact past 80 or 90, somewhere in there, they may have had 2. Still, 331. Not too bad. There's that little bump between them. The margins are fine. The Oceanics, in run 7 of 16, chasing a 355. They come off, bunched together. They need one finisher because I don't think the 3 that fell off early is going to be enough. Working in the draft can also help you quite a bit, but you don't want your speed to be so much that you're either bumping into your teammate in front of you, or you're losing that pull, and then you end up falling to the wayside. The Thunderbolts. Halfway through. Down they come, an immediate separation between them. That first marble got well out in front of everybody else, even with one finisher, just a 261. A little bit eager, perhaps, coming out of the gate, leaving everybody else to play catch-up. So we take a look where we are so far, and it's 355 to 331. Team Galactic down there at the bottom. Not the kind of showing that they want as hosts. How about Mellow Yellow here? Oh my. Ooh, that was way too mellow. 156. What happened there? None of that looked composed. The Minty Maniacs, a great story to get back in the Marble League after missing out in 2019. What do they have for us? They've got 3 on, and they're nearly going to have 2 finishers. This is still going to be a great points total, though. They lost 1 early, but look at that. 109, 120, and 130 for a 380. Great teamwork there. Staying wide of each other, not crowding anybody out, and the angles at the end just barely off. And after that much travel, even a couple of degrees, make all the difference between actually making it to the end and not. Balls of Chaos, they know that. They bump into each other, and they do keep 1. They will have a good total at the end there with a 118, but a 337 finds them toward the top part of the standings. Just getting in each other's way ever so slightly. It also means the later you get in the competition, the more the pressure ramps up. You see the numbers to beat. And right now, Minty Maniacs 380. What do the Wisps have? They're going to have 2 finishers. Our 2018 champions notch in at a 353. 2 finishers and a palindrome. Can't argue with that. Look at how straight and true they were. Just 4 yet to run. And it may take 2 finishers and good teamwork to topple the Minty Maniacs. What do the Orangers have? They lose 1, 2, 3 already. 1 will make it to the end. But a rather disappointing start for our 2017 champions. Three to go. As we take a look at a replay here, a lot of contact. A little bit of a diamond formation, which you see sometimes more in collision than you do in the balance beam. The Hornets. 14 of 16. They veer to the left. 1 manages to stay true. But watch them as they come off the ramp here, already angled to the left. I don't know if that's because psychologically they'd seen so many teams that drifted over to the near side. They decided, let's start to the left and hope that we curl on back. I'm getting some of their events mixed up, perhaps. It didn't happen. Momo. A great showing in the funnels of the qualifiers, and a great showing in balancing here. 2 to the end, 260 from them. But look at the rest, 29 and 33 means it's not enough. Great job working together to make it to the end. You've got to keep your sights ahead. You cannot look back. The Bumblebees. They lose 2, 3, 4 off before 90, and they will not factor in to the final results. However, it will mean that Minty Maniacs with a 380 have won the first gold of the 2020 Marble League. Raspberry Racers pick up the silver, and Midnight Wisps, by just 2 centimeters, the bronze.
Congratulations to the most balanced teams of today. The Midnight Wisps, the Raspberry
25
Racers,
points.
and
That gets the Minty Maniacs off to a great start. And to make things even better, a $5,000 donation will be made in the Minty Maniacs' name to the Atlanta Community Food Bank. Galactic scores 1 point, but here are your standings after 1 event. With 15 more to go, it's still anybody's competition in the 2020 Marble League. The next event, the Halfpipe Competition, comes at you on June 28th. We hope you'll be here for it. Please subscribe to stay tuned for more.